Oh, where was my... Oh, I didn't... Once again, I forgot to turn on VTube Studio. 1010101001. アクセスしてI don't feel it's right 高words was signed caught the air for not found. Anyway, we're vibing today. We're vibing. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna work on stuff. We're gonna talk about stuff. 新しい時代を We got a sunrise burning like the fires inland. I should cover this. I feel like I know this song pretty well, where like it wouldn't take me that long to learn it. Not the only one. I don't think that's right. I'm out. Lost in kind of witness. Hey TP! I'm vibing, I'm chilling. I'm just working on some stuff while we chat, while we hang. Currently digging through some fonts. I was just saying that I should cover this. Oh my god, I woke up to a message from Suri that was simply, have you heard the news about your boy? And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I forgot there was a direct today. So I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And then I, like, saw that Nintendo Direct was trending, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go watch this. And I hit the DLC, and I'm like, for me! I love it. I love it. I don't know. I wasn't expecting, the Mario movie sequel. Was not expecting that. When that trailer started, teaser, whatever, I immediately clocked, like, that's movie Mario. But then I thought, oh no, Switch 2 has much higher graphical fidelity. Maybe it's a Switch 2 Mario game. And I was kind of going back and forth between them, because, like, my gut was saying Mario movie, but I'm like, Switch 2 just came out, and, it would make sense for them to be announcing a Switch 2 Mario. And then we go up to the logo? Yeah, like, that's where I am. We went up to the logo, and I was like, Galaxy? Really? I didn't expect us to skip straight to Galaxy. I thought maybe Sunshine. But I didn't expect us to jump straight to Galaxy. It does make sense because they want that Rosalina money. But I literally said out loud, like in my streamer voice, oh wow, I didn't expect them to jump right to Galaxy. As if I was fucking talking to someone in my streamer voice, and then was like, why am I doing this? Oh, probably. I mean, they said, like, we're centering Galaxy, but, there's gonna be something to appeal to all eras. So I feel like we'll see Piantas or something. Like, I feel like we will see some Sunshine things and, all sorts of stuff. But, like, thinking about it, my brain went, oh, they want that Rosalina money. Like, I'm surprised we're jumping to Rosalina before Daisy. But, yeah, they want that Rosalina money. They know who the non-Peach moneymaker is. They know. It's Rosalina. So I was like, oh, okay. And I do want to pick up the Galaxy and Galaxy 2 bundle, just because I have the, Switch 1 3D bundle. The, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine. What was the other one that was in that bundle? It wasn't Galaxy. Was it? Was it Galaxy? Do I already own Mario Galaxy? Fuck, then I'll just buy... I mean, they are selling them separately on eShop, so if I already have Galaxy, then I'll just get Galaxy 2. Oh, was it Mario All-Star? Because I haven't played... Oh, it was Galaxy! 3D All-Stars was 64 Sunshine and Galaxy. Oh, okay. Then I will save myself a little money and just get Galaxy 2. Because I've never played Sunshine Galaxy or Galaxy 2. I've also never played Odyssey, but that's already a Switch game. So yeah, I guess I'll just pick up Galaxy 2. Because I didn't have a Switch, a Wii, or a Wii U. I didn't own any of those consoles. So I never played those games. I went right from the N64 to the Switch. Because the thing I cared most about was Pokemon, and that was a handheld release. Up until fucking Sword and Shield. Kira kira kagayaku tame ni nara kizasu ni So I'm looking at fonts for a little project I'm doing for someone. And I'm just I'm thinking about readability.
It's drinking the water!
Thank you, I will do a sippy. Stop showing me fake product labels with this font. I just want to see... Please just show me all the letters in the font. For Christ's sake. So, here I go. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want to see. Might be a little too fancy though. Might be a little too fancy for what I'm attempting. And by attempting, I mean doing. But yeah, I woke up to, have you heard the news about your boy? And then, I'm watching the fucking ZA stuff and just going through them and like, oh, cool, we're seeing some new Mega Evos. None of which are I thought maybe Chestnut, because I love Chestnut. And Mega Chestnut looks chef's kiss. 10 out of 10. Powerful grandpa, love that for him. But was like, I don't know why one of my closest friends would send me that message about Mega Chestnut. And then they're like, oh, and here, by the way, DLC, and it's about your favorite Pokemon for the past 27 years. And I'm like, excuse me? Excuse me? For me? For moi? Fucking lost my mind. Max Deshaw Max. Oh, this might work. Must be the star. Stop showing me fucking product ads using your font. Just show me the letters in the font, Jesus fucking Christ. I stuff for Tomodachi Life looks good. Like, that one also looks pretty good. Both happy and or sorry for all the Fire Emblem people, because there are a lot of people going 5 more years of Three Houses discourse, and I'm like, I don't even fucking know what that means. I don't go here. I have no fucking idea what the Fire Emblem Three Houses discourse is. No fucking idea. Not even the vaguest. I'm like, I'm happy for you, or sorry to hear that. I'm not reading all that. Yeah, I mean, I forgot there was a direct today. I went into this with 0 fucking expectations. And right now my only thing is, damn, I wonder who's gonna voice Rosalina. Do I care? Not really. Mostly I'm just happy for more Jack Black Bowser. But also, like, send Chris Pratt into the sun. Machine 天心キラキラフルキラメジャーインチでも I miss Kira Major. That was a good show. Where'd my tail go? There we go. Oh yeah, I mean, like, look, I love Rosalina. I have not even played the Galaxy games, and I love Rosalina. So, like, I am not, blaming Nintendo for making what is the easiest fucking decision they could have possibly made. Because if they lean toward anything else, there's no way to bring Rosalina in. They would have to wait until a 3rd movie. So, like, I don't know. It feels like the obvious choice to me, even though I'm like, damn, y'all jumped ahead pretty far. But, like, why not? Because Rosalina. I do feel like maybe not as much, but I feel like if they had gone Daisy for movie 2, Rosalina for movie 3, and done the progression of, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, and then Shadow, I think maybe they could have gotten an even bigger hype off of Rosalina. But also, like, why the fuck not? Why not just skip directly to Rosalina? Why not? Almighty, I watched it on Netflix or whatever one time, and it's good. It's a good movie. It's fun. It's fun. It's not a fucking masterpiece, but it's Mario. Like, a Mario movie isn't gonna be high art. But it's fun. It's a fun movie. I enjoyed it. There were some pop tunes that were out of place, but I think that had to do with, I know there was some weird stuff with the movie score that people brought to my attention when I watched the movie and was like, huh, weird. So, I don't know, maybe that won't be a problem in the second one. But it's a good movie. It's fun. It's a fun film. I enjoyed it. Like, it's a good, if you have a day where you're just like, I am taking kind of a physical mental health day, and I'm just gonna chill in bed and watch a fun movie and eat some snacks, it's a great movie for that. It is a great movie to just, like, sit around and enjoy. Like, it's a fun movie. I don't know what else to say. I thought it was good. Sekai. Mama Almighty. Oni kakareta. Chie to yuki wa sukande. Like, honestly, I recommend it. I think it's a fun watch for a movie. Kaseru sa midai tsuno saber in your hand, a pen to write it down, words to save this world. Where can I go? Infinity. Infinity. Hi, Sentai! How you doing? How's it going? The devil. No one can ever know. Furret, me too. Valid. I feel that. Whoa. The fuck did I just do? Clicked on the wrong fucking layer is what I did. I know that I did. See. You're breaking through, dealing with the devil. Just revise. Oh, just revise. Yeah. I feel like the first episode they probably didn't have time to fix that. And then in subsequent episodes they will fix that. But I feel like it wasn't super noticeable, at least. Which, like, thank God. Yeah. Never know. I know. But and I can see why they would do it because some of the uncanniness of AI is very dreamlike, This is not excusing it. This is just like, I can see how they got there, and I hope that the backlash means that they will learn better, and think more about what they're doing. Yeah. Like, that was a thing with episode 1. I was like, okay, this is cool. I'm interested to see how the show is gonna look in episode 6 when the budget has dropped significantly. And I say this about a lot of modern writers and Sentai, is, how is it gonna be, like, this first episode is super cool. What's the show gonna look like when the budget is way lower? And I feel like if there is any writer that I would trust with this premise, once the budget drops, it is Yuya. So, I'm like, okay. Pull the trigger, pull the trigger, pull the trigger. Because, like, I trust Yuya with extremely high concept writers. Yeah, I think there is... And it's funny because Yuya is so fucking anti-capitalist that it's kind of funny that he can fall into the very slim margin of that Venn diagram, but like it's just such a wild thing because he seems so aware, given that he's written at least 3 Kamen Riders about it, that yeah, he's extremely tech positive while also being capitalism can be extremely harmful to people. And I think, you know, there is a margin in there for tech positive people because his ethos seems to be very much like, I want people to live their best, happiest lives, and if tech makes that easier, we should use it. But also, I'm like, honey, you spent an entire show talking about how robots, about, like, the nature of being human, and how that isn't something inherent to just humans. Like, the joy of being alive is not something inherent only to humans. So, it's a fine line, and I'm hoping he learned. Because I have positive feelings about Zets. The first episode was very intense. It took me basically until like 2 hours after I had watched the episode to have fully absorbed it. Because there was just so much. Like, there were little nuances, like the fact that the main character's name is Baku because of the Baku yokai that eats nightmares, that I had a brain blast after while I was washing my face after, going to bed, watching the episode and getting ready for bed. And I'm like, oh... duh! And that, like, Nem comes from Nemu, to sleep, which makes me think that she is the Yuya girl, and that she is specifically some kind of dream entity. Just knowing the archetypes of a Yuya Kamen Rider, I'm like, because I was thinking about it, like, weird, where is the Yuya girl? And I'm like, it's Nem. Nem is the Yuya girl. And by Yuya girl, I mean, Poppy, Izu, and Sumari. Nem feels like the logical inclusion in that. Yeah, I have I don't have negative feelings about the suit. I think I just need to adjust to it. Because I've gotten very used to, like, the very bombastic suits of, like, Gav, to a degree, even Geets. Yeah, speaking of Yuya people, yeah, I could see him getting fridged for the lady detective. Which, like, okay. Because the lady detective is clearly the more important character. Like, she is clearly the one that's meant to play harder into the show. So Funny Detective Man is probably gonna go down, for her progression. Which, like, that fine, at least it's not the other way around. Let's go, pirates. Yeah, I can see that. Because the thing with, 01, for example, is, like, 01 feels, to a degree, like a modern Ichigo, but in a way that okay, so I left Japan the day after the final episode of 01 aired. I was in Japan in 2019, and the day I left was the day after that aired, and I've told this story, but in the plane terminal, there were these two big murals for, 01 and Ryusoulger. And I looked at 01's, and the Ryusoulger one was all of the dinosaur Sentai, because, fucking Power Rangers. Zyuranger, big with the kids. But 01 was 01, Kuga, and Ichigo. And I looked at that, and this was really kind of my first time getting a good still look at the 01 suit, and this thing was huge. It took up the entire wall of the airport terminal. And I stood there and I'm looking at it and I'm like, this feels like a natural progression. Ichigo to Kuga to 01 feels like a natural progression. And I can see how how Zets wouldn't feel that way. Where, like, Gotchard feels more in the 01 camp. And then Shin Kamen Rider is just the Ichigo suit made in the modern day. And for a very specific look. Oh, okay. That's dumb. Sorry, I am, like, working on a thing while we're discussing this. On my way. It does, the English feels more like pandering to me. 'Cause we've had... Definitely intentional. The English more again, feels more pandering to me than the James Bond stuff. Though I guess that it feels very James Bond specific, because we have had, like, secret agent things in tokusatsu for forever. But the specifically James Bond does feel very specific, and the fact that this is the season that they're simulcasting also makes that feel pretty fucking intentional. Avatar change. Go, go. Generally, yes. But it's not uncommon. I feel like it's not uncommon for Toei to look at Rider and Sentai and look at the themes that they have applied on both sides and seeing which ones they haven't used on the other side. Like, I feel like that is something they do. But the degree to which it's James Bond, and I guess if you're going to maybe look at Sentai and be like, oh, we haven't really done a lot of secret agents over in Kamen Rider, when you want to make a secret agent thing more solitary, I feel like James Bond is what you look at. And then I think at that point there's a degree of, well, you know, we want to see what pandering to the Western audience is like. So, I don't know. I definitely think it's in there. I definitely think the thought was there. Get there. Not a happy end. But I'm on board. I'm on board with it. I'm just kind of, I'm very curious to see what the more status quo episodes are going to be like instead of event episodes like the premiere. Yeah, I'm wondering about the sister because she did get a TTFC special immediately. So I'm wondering about her. Curious about Nem because he really doesn't take his Yuya girl and make her a rider. The female detective I could see being kind of the mid-season belt getter. I could see her being a mid-season belt getter. Neon and Poppy, well, okay. Neon isn't the Yuya girl. Is a main thing. Like, Valkyrie was also, Yua was also a rider. Yua wasn't the Yuya girl. Poppy was a rider, but they pretty much stopped letting her be a rider effectively as soon as they possibly could. Which I'm salty about. Where I feel like the female detective is closer to the Yua camp, and the sister is closer to the Neon camp. Of, like, girls in Yuya shows who get belts. Where the sister is very Neon, very Nico. Minami, I feel like, is very close to that, which is why I can see her getting a belt. Where, the female detective, whose name I don't remember. Hold on. Still have the episode open. But a happy end. Where is she? Where she reminds me a lot more, whatever her name is, she reminds me a lot more of Yua and Lopo. Ironically, she is fucking played by Lopo. Would love to see her get a belt, would love to see her be two different fucking Kamen Riders. Love that, would love that for her. Nazca. Would love to see her have two different Kamen Riders on her fucking resume. Like, would love that for her. But I don't know, like, specifically, I don't know if Nem will be a rider, because I think Nem is the Yuya girl. The other two women in this series I could see getting a belt. It's extremely possible that they hit it off on set during Geats, because I know, the girl who was Laiha in Jeed, she was also the female doctor villain in, Dr. Pac-Man, and, like, she has worked with, oh my god, what is his name? Why can't I remember names today? Sakamoto. She enjoys working with Sakamoto, so, like, if he calls her, she'll go. So it's very possible that, one, there are a lot of agencies that are tied directly to Toei for tokusatsu productions. D-Boys was a very popular one for a while. A couple others. But it's very possible that she, like, just really enjoyed Geats. And was like, yeah, if y'all ever need me. We're even them in the dream stuff. He's gonna run it back a fourth time with the artificial woman character. I don't know if it would take if Nem being inherently tied to the dream world would. I feel like there is room to do not artificial woman, but different type of woman. I feel like there is room to do something more like Sumuri instead of, Neon and Izu. Where Nem is kind of this inherent part of dreams. And Sumuri was kind of this, like, I feel like his more ethereal woman is more likely. Oh god, what was Hero's girlfriend in fucking X-Aid? I'm kind of afraid we'll go down that route somehow, because that was fucking awful. Saki. Going down that route, I think, would be an annoying mess, but it could happen. I do think Neon was the best iteration of it so far. I believe in myself. Yeah, that's also... There is a part of me that really wants him to keep the action entirely in the dream world. Just there is something where I think, like, that is the most interesting iteration of what fights can be in this show, and to step back from it, I think kind of would suck. But also, like, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't. I say I'll never be the same. I say I'll never be afraid. I say I'll lose my way. Don't give up on moving. Yeah, I like there's a part of it that's just like, I think there are ways to still make stuff feel inherently weird and dreamlike without CG, because, like, there's like the bit where the monster throws the chain at him, and then he's like, I get to decide what happens, and we swing back over to the monster, and now he's wrapped in the chain. Like, you don't need CGI to do that, so I'm really hoping that they'll just lean more into stuff like that. I don't know, I feel like maybe the goth villains are just really popular. Because otherwise, I can't imagine why they'd keep doing it. I say I'll never be the same. I say I'll never be afraid. I say I'll never lose my way. Okay, we do gotta take a quick ad break, so we will be back in just a couple minutes. We'll keep chatting about stuff. We'll be right back.
Hello, hello. How are we today? Are we doing good? You are listening to 420.69 FM, The Cringe.
That was where one of my friends did Backstreet's Back. Is that the name of the song? Y'all know what song I'm talking about. And I realized I had never seen the music video for that song. So we're doing it, we're singing it, and we're watching the music video playing, and I'm like, shit, I didn't realize that the thing that Backstreet is back from is The Dead. I'm a cat. They can't stop me. I don't obey the law. This is unethical. See, I'm too powerful. I am too powerful to be contained by the law. They cannot stop me. I am gay and I do crimes. Where did it go? Yeah! Eh. This is why I brought the bucket. I need defense. You okay? Little robot man? Oh, I killed him. I've done it. I've committed a murder. We all knew this was coming. Time to get my bucket. Commit another crime. Tomorrow we're playing Splatoon. That's a big horse! Why is the Shiva horse even more buff? That's the Shiva horse but buffer, and I don't like it. I didn't think they could make the horses in this game more buff. I'm upset. Why is it so buff? And why is it Shiva's horse? Look at Stiddy's like, I don't want to fucking look at it. So if you then come this way, over the bridge, this will bring you down. And we're... Oh, I forgot to turn my phone back on. And we're back! Hello, Sheila, thank you for the raid! Hello, everyone, hello. We are just chilling. I'm working on some stuff. We're just talking about the Nintendo Direct and Zets. We're just chilling and chatting. Oh my god! Which one? Which Mummel Jaw's knees are you gonna break? I haven't seen the Henshin lesson video. I do have it, but I haven't watched it yet. No. I don't know, which... I'm not sure what you're talking about. You gotta get it. Oh, I don't know if that was in the version that I watched. I'm gonna be real, I didn't watch the streaming version. I would love to, but, you know... I may have to check the other one I grabbed, because that might have it. Yeah, the looped streaming premiere is... Oh, Zeralja? Yeah. I have a lot of thoughts on both Zeralja and Bakul Jaja, and I will discuss them when you are further in Dawntrail. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it really doesn't work with the way that I watch things, so I really can't watch it that way as much as I would love to. Yeah, Zets himself was talking to Drez about this last night. It feels like they're going through teething issues. Yeah. Zets himself is... I am extremely glad that he found a way to combine both the Yuya boy and the Yuya shit boy into one character. I love that he is Kawa in the waking world and Ace in the dream world. Love that. Love that for him. Again, I saw the dude in the last episode of Gav and was like, this man is a wet cat. I'm in love with him. He's perfect already. I love a stupid boy. I love a stupid boy that thinks he's cool. Hey, Weather! Don't mind me, I'm digging through fonts while I do this. Yeah, my son! Oh my god. So I woke up this morning and my one friend was like, did you hear the news about your boy? Just standing there legs spread wide, trying to freeze dry his sopping wet fur. Who knew that if you jump in water, you get wet? Truly, that is this boy. I love him. Mega Raichu and Raichu-centric DLC is, for me, fucking the Pokemon Company finally doing me a solid for my years of loyal service. Again, love that his name is Baku because of the yokai. Love that. Think that is extremely funny. Very clever. Love that Nem is Nemu. Was talking about how I think she is the Yuya girl for the season. Meaning I think she's some kind of inherent dream entity that has managed to manifest in reality through, I don't know, the sheer volume of how much people are into their dreams or something. Love that. Love the Ditto game. Oh my god, the Ditto. I want the Ditto game so bad. It looks so fucking stupid. It looks. I believe the second episode is currently. Oh, episode 2 is tomorrow. I thought it was. I thought it was today. I don't know why. I thought I saw a Twitch notification saying that they had started running it. Hold on. Okay, premiere Saturday. So yes, tomorrow. No, tomorrow. I did not read that notification when it came up on my phone because I'm not gonna watch it tomorrow or today. No, it is tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they don't just do what Tsuburaya does and put the episode up on YouTube and just leave it there. Or take it down when the next episode goes up. Put the episode up for a week and then take it down when the next episode comes out. Literally, it would be fine. But no. Because Toei. Yeah, that's still annoying, but I love Raichu. Raichu X feels like a proper Mega Raichu, where Raichu Y has extreme Gorochu vibes to me. Love them both, but Raichu X, does have my heart. It just feels like what I would want Mega Raichu to be. I do hope the shiny, shifts the colors to be a little more Raichu-esque, but also, I desperately want to take the Raichu that I have had since Gen 4, my canonical Raichu, and Mega Evolve her. Sheila, okay, get yourself something to eat, rest up. Thank you again so much for the raid. Thank you. You go do what you gotta do. No, oh, presa, yo, oh, presa. Are we gonna talk about my boy Omega? My sweet son. I feel like I made that very clear in transitioning into this conversation. I am enjoying it a lot. I really like Omega. I really like Kosei. Like, I love Serato. I love Kosei. I love the vibe of the show. I love that the boys are so stupid. They're so dumb. These boys are so dumb. I love them. They're idiots. I love how expressive Omega is. Like, I love when in the episode the last episode I watched, the episode that came out at the beginning of last week, or the beginning of this week. I don't think the new one is up yet. I think that's later tonight. So the most recent as of right now, like when he wanted Kosei to give him Trigoron as a weapon, he gestured the whole thing and Kosei understood. Like, I love how expressive he is. Like, I love the acting in this show. I've gotten used to the look of Omega himself. I still don't think he looks amazing, but I still kind of love him. Like, I'm vibing with Omega very much. Yes, that's the most recent episode until like 3 or 4 hours from now. Yeah, because he wanted Trigoron. Like, that was so expressive. And they let him do a lot of that. I really, really love it. I want to learn this. Mindarin has such fucking range. Like, I'm so fucking impressed by her range. Yeah, it's very weird to me that she doesn't know. Because he literally has, like, basically told her. He literally summoned the slugger directly in front of her. I'm like, girl, you are too smart for this. Please put it together. Black Star. Maybe. But, like, I don't know, like, she, in front of other people, like, she really doesn't seem to know, and I'm like, girl, you know. I was really hoping that in the, recap special, I don't know why Ultraman has so many recap episodes when the show is only 25 episodes. I don't think it needs 3 recap episodes a season. But in the first one for this season, I was really hoping that the, like, upstairs neighbor had figured it out and just assumed everyone else knew. And that's why he never said anything, because he just assumed everyone knew. I thought that would be really funny. Like, I think that would be fucking hilarious. I want that to be in something where there just is a person who knows and just assumes everyone else knows, and that's why they've never said anything. Like, that would be so fucking funny. I really do want a season like Jeed again, where literally everyone knows except one person. Like, I've been watching Mebius, and at about halfway through Mebius, everyone finds out that he's Mebius. Just everyone knows from that point, except their, like, comic relief boss of their boss doesn't know. And it's just really fucking funny. There's so many things you can do with having everyone know that I feel like they're missing out on in a lot of seasons. Like, Jeed and Mebius really lean in. There's a whole episode of Mebius where Kusaka Fies shows up for an episode, and everyone's like, oh man, we gotta watch how we talk around this guy because he's not stupid, and we don't want him to find out that that Mirai is Mebius. And then at the end of the episode, it is literally, oh, I knew the whole time, and I was literally just fucking with you guys by pretending not to know. And it was great. It was a great episode. It was really funny. I miss Gotchard. Gotchard was a great show. I've loved both of the shows since then. Just like, I miss it. I miss the kids. I miss my children. But yeah, like, I don't know, I think they should do another Kamen Rider, or another Ultraman like that, where just the whole cast except for, like, one person knows. Because everyone in Jeed except for, Moa knowing was great. Like, even fucking Zena knew, but just was like, I don't, either she already knows and I don't need to bring it up, or there's a reason we haven't told her, so I'm just gonna keep hanging out with her. No. By the end of the show, I believe Naomi knows, but I don't think the other two boys ever find out. I don't think they are ever alerted to the fact that he is Orb. Like, even at the end of the show, I am pretty sure they do not know about it. Which is a shame, but is also just extremely funny in its own way. That they just never get there. Jazz, thank you for the raid! Chaka-cha. But yeah, I don't know, I think, honestly, I think Decker is the worst of the two, because I'm pretty sure there are several times in Decker that he transforms, like, in front of people, and they don't know. I feel like I was more forgiving of it with Trigger. Hi, Circuit! Boom, boom. Oh, as we have already covered, like, she should have figured it out by now. It's weird that she hasn't. What was that ancient lady mean something? Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. Like, he literally does it in front of people, and they don't get it in Decker, and I'm like, why? Why? He literally did it in front of you. Like, at least with Serato, maybe she just assumes he is God's biggest freak. Because he is. Even though he told her. And also summoned the slugger directly in front of her. And she watched him do it and reacted to it. So I'm digging through fonts as I do this, because I'm working on a little something for someone. And none of the fonts I have are quite right to do this. And I'm trying to find one that is. Doki 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 te. Ready, alright. Up, hands up. Not that. This one might, but I feel like it's maybe a little too handwritten. Oh god, I don't know what you haven't watched at this point. Mebius is real good, though. If you haven't watched Mebius... Right, okay, so new gen. Tiga, good. Mebius, good. Those are really the only ones I've watched. Unless you want to count Ultraman Kids, 3,000 Light Years to Find Mother, I think is the full title. Hey, Kulen! Would definitely recommend Ultraman Kids, because it's stupid as shit, and I love it. Ultraman Kids is so fucking dumb and I want to watch more of it, but it's on Tubi, and the problem with Tubi is Tubi could run 3 minutes of ads at the beginning of an episode and I would have no problem sitting through it, but they run shit like mid-episode, and that's really annoying. Oh, right. I mean, you can find it elsewhere. You can find it. But that's why I haven't finished it. Because I want to just lay in bed and watch an episode, and it doesn't work right. Just run like 3 minutes of commercials before I get to watch the episode. It's fine. Don't run shit mid-episode of something that's annoying as shit. I love Mebius. Mebius is extremely fun. Great cast. Also that. Why is there a font that's just pictures of this little chibi cat girl? What the fuck is this font? I need it. Yeah, I think the problem with, like, a streaming service is they do them at a very, like, specific timestamp, and not every episode of a thing. Because when stuff had aired on TV, you could kind of nudge those breaks around, and, it's annoying. I do need to watch more Showa stuff. I'm working my way through Changeman with Maru, and Changeman is a wild ride. Changeman's fucking bananas. Boom, boom. I mean, you would think, but I think they would rather just code it all to a hard, specific timestamp. Which is why they should just do it before you run the episode. Mira, yeah. Nate, arc, jump into the sky. It's got no photos. Natsu. Noto hayaku tsunagu. I don't know what this fucking cat girl font is, but it's extremely funny. Mayo wa naitai yume power tomo ni hashire mirai e kimi yo nanase mamoru tame ni hinamaku yo energy asanai catch yume wonder noni soreru yo my heart to your heart. Okay, this one might be good. Not there, arc, jump into the sky. Yume pure, yeah. Yume happy, face your face. There, arc, jump into the sky. Naitai yume power tomori hashire mirai e Gee, nasanai catch yume wonder your heart. Not there. I don't know who that is. I don't know anything about Attack on Titan, but I won't forgive any of the characters, because I'm kind of fuck Attack on Titan for reasons that involve the author. Hello! Me! I'm good, I'm vibing. We're chilling, we're talking about Tokusatsu and the Nintendo Direct. I mean, you say that, but I don't trust children. End of Gav is great. Beginning of Zets is great. Highly recommend both. No, maybe this one isn't really. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by. We're chilling, we're hanging out. I'm basically going until my phone dies, which who knows when that'll be. Sometime within the next hour. Because I didn't charge the other phone. I did order a like wireless charging stand thing that will hopefully solve this issue. What's the name of this font? Memoir? Speaking of. It is. It's so good. Gav itself was such a good show. Like, way better than it really had any right to be. Even with the complaints I have about it. Because I have my criticisms. A-N no Ichigo. No, never enough, love, so shit that the good. Yes, and like it didn't, but I don't really know if it needed to, because we never really saw the only person we saw that was a normal member of the Granny race was Rakia and Komal, I think. I mean, like, part-timers, but part-timers were, like, under the influence of the Yamigashi, and, like, the normal everyday guys, we really didn't see. So we really had no reason to believe that like, anyone that wasn't involved isn't just a totally normal person. Buka, 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 buka. Number one. I mean, yes, but I don't think we actually hit anyone that would be going through withdrawal. I think pretty much everyone who used it eventually died. Sayo. In the sodo. Jumpo ayo. I mean, we really don't have any reason to believe they won't, because I don't think most Granutes know that, that humans were in there. Like, normal Granutes don't eat humans. They eat rocks. Yeah, I'm just assuming that their grandpa was fucking stupid and didn't figure out a better way to do this. Gochuja. I really think they didn't have the budget to spend a lot of time in Granute space, because that would involve a lot of, like, monster designs. They're illegal because they're extremely addictive. Like, they're drugs. They're addictive, and you can influence someone by offering it to them once they're hooked on it. That's why they're illegal. I don't think they needed to touch on that. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. Number. Like, it's illegal for the same reason, like, crack is illegal. The thing is, I don't think... Like, I don't know. I think the reason is because they didn't have the budget to keep making, like, dozens of Granute suits. I think that's the reason. It's not like, Zyuohger, where they could just throw, like, 6 horse masks on a couple guys and solve the problem that way. Okay, well, I mean, like, that's what Drez and I originally thought Rakia was. Like, that... They would have had to introduce an entire another major character. And they already had Rakia doing literally that. Okay, I feel like this font kind of works. Maybe not. Maybe I need something slightly more scripty. I just feel like anything kind of scripty is going to be hard to read. I'm talking to myself, don't mind me. Like, literally, we just thought that Rakia was, like, an undercover cop for a while. And he was more like undercover Batman, in that he was, vigilanteing the whole thing. But I think there was also a degree to which the Stomach family was getting away with it because they were wealthy. Rich people can get away with that kind of thing if they're not blatant about it. If they don't do a you're not supposed to know about Trinity. Omega. Mitsumetai unai no nuno wa kibun utsusu hitomi dakara. By the way, I'm cooking up a cover of this. Yeah, see, that's kind of where the problem... Well, I mean, in Lango's case, he poisoned the older person who knew better. This is the ending from Omega. This isn't the opening, this is the ending. Why don't you believe in me? Michibitai dream, koko ni iru. Kimi o kanjitai. Ryoku ni midasou. Nakushite ochiru wa nai. Michibite shiny eyes. Yeah, this is I am gonna have a featured. I do have someone doing Ash's part. These bits. Which I'm very excited. We just believe in you. This song is harder than you would think. Cause there are bits where to fit the rhythm scheme, stuff is pronounced kind of weird. Like this. But like, I fell in love with this song immediately. Like, episode 1, I was like, I have to cover this. I have to cover Missing Link. And I am in the mixing stage. I am waiting for my the other vocalists vocals. But I'm mixing my bits. They're all timed and mostly mixed. I'm a little bummed that there's not an official off vocal. I had to brute force one, which I didn't want to do, but we are changed my ai no chikara. 俺たちのメッセージ Oh yes みんながいい一つ Oh change 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 俺たちは電撃戦隊 Change man. I think there was a poll for, like, adding stuff. Like, what people would want to see added. I don't know, I feel like I remember Courage mentioning that. I don't... Who would they have to go through, to get the rights for that? Because I feel like that would be the really difficult part. Like, who owns the rights to that at this point? So, Turner Broadcasting. Because Cartoon Network is a subsidiary. You have to go further up. So it'd be Turner Broadcasting. Change man. Who, like, I don't know if they would care. I don't know if they would be interested in rights usage for that. I think they would just be like, leave me alone. Who the fuck are you? Why do you even remember this? Did it? Like, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but... because music is quite often a big issue. But I have... like, that's why I asked. I have no idea. Like, I have no idea who owns the rights to things. That's because Turner Broadcasting is shit at business. Viacom has also become shit at business. Never stop, change your mind. Okay. Okay. I mean, that makes sense, given the times. It's because there's a lot of mecha. Yeah, well. Ain't that just the way? Never stop, change your mind. Never stop, change your mind. Oh, then didn't I? Yeah. Never stop, change your mind. I mean, I feel like it was at the time it aired. That would be extremely funny, actually, if I, attached a pen to my head. Do I have some kind of pen asset? No, I don't. I do have this cake, though. Give myself a little snacky. Dun dun, baby dun dun, you made me there. Oh, I've been jennied. I've been jennied, gamers. Is my phone? Oh, is my phone dying? Just as I get jennied? Yeah, my phone died. I still can't get PNG Plus to not, or PNG Remix to not crash. I don't know what's up with it. It was fine that one time when we were talking about it, and now it just crashes all the time again. Baby dun dun, you made me there. Let me see what. Oh, Pixie is on. Pixie's doing some scrungly shit. So I think I may send y'all over her way. Please DM me where I would find that, because there probably are. But I think I'm gonna send y'all off to Pixie. I will see y'all Sunday on Techno's channel. That's where I'm gonna be vibing on Sunday. And then I don't know, what are we gonna do next week? I don't know. I'll see y'all then. Y'all be good to my beautiful daughter, Plushy Pixie.